November has officially arrived, and that means it is time to get those Christmas gifts ordered. Hello everybody and welcome back to another It's Abigail Page YouTube video where we talk about all things food, fitness, and living a healthy lifestyle. I don't know about you, but for me, I feel like it is so incredibly stressful and can make me really anxious because I really do want to find good gifts that I feel will be both practical and fun and really suit whoever I'm buying for in the best possible way. Of course, I'm not just going to sit here and gaslight you with 125 Christmas gift ideas without leaving you a list or any of that. I'm gonna have to move through these pretty quickly, so do not hesitate to slow this video down if you have to, pause where you need to, or check out the description box below because I will leave as many links to things as possible. That way we can make your shopping journey that much easier. So I've broken everything into categories, and our first category is going to be fashion. I am gonna start with what I would be getting if it was for that girl, and then I will move into what I would be getting if it was that guy. And that's kind of how this whole video is going to work. It's going to be category, and then it's going to be that girl, that guy, sometimes a little bit of everybody because some things don't really matter, like technology or gadgets. We are going to try to keep this as organized as possible. That way you guys know exactly where to go when you go to find your items. The first thing on my that girl list for the fashion category is UGG boots. I really feel like any girl would be happy to receive a pair of UGG boots. They are comfy, they're warm. On top of UGG boots, you could also get some UGG slippers. Now this one's a little bit more specific, but if you have like a fashionista queen, then I would definitely recommend getting them a pair of knee-high boots. Just make sure you know their size and stuff. If you're looking for something a little bit nicer, a little bit pricier, you could always get them some Adidas Campus. These are some pretty popular shoes right now. Okay, last pair of shoes. Can you tell I really like shoes? That is Birkenstock clogs. I personally don't love them, so I don't own a pair, but I know quite a few friends that have them and love them. Okay, the tote bags by Marc Jacobs have been a huge thing. There's so many different styles, so many different sizes, so I feel like any girl would really be happy to receive this because who doesn't love receiving a bag that they can carry all of their junk in? And if you're not really feeling like buying a really expensive tote bag, then you could always just get them a puff bag. Can hold so much stuff. It is unreal. Now, I actually received one of these last year. It was not a Lululemon specific crossbody bag. Crossbody bags are a huge thing, especially I feel like for us who tend to be a little bit more trusting of society in general. It's really important that we have a bag that really can't be ripped off of us. Number 9 is actually to get an initialed necklace like the one I am wearing. I actually got this as just a little surprise gift from my DCP roommate Abby. Love you, girl. And I wear it every single day. Now, I got this a really long time ago. I don't think I even have the necklace anymore. That is a pearl necklace where you get to open up the clam and get the pearl inside. I think those are super fun, especially if this is for somebody a little bit on the younger side. Now, if your girl's not a fan of necklaces, then bracelet sets are a huge thing right now. You could literally just get a whole set of like gold or silver bracelets that they can wear and match with all of their outfits. Okay, moving on from the jewelry. Number 12 is Skims PJs. I honestly don't know anybody that owns a pair of Skims that is like, wow, I absolutely hate them. Number 13 is a robe. I am here to tell you it is like wearing a blanket, and I wear my robe every single night. All right, so now we are in the category of fashion, but for that guy. And number 1 is UGG slippers. Again, I don't think you can go wrong with getting a guy a pair of UGG slippers to wear around the house, and it would keep their toes nice and warm. Number 2 is some Adidas Campus. Again, I don't think you can go wrong getting a guy a pair of these. They match with absolutely everything and would make for some really cute outfits. Number 3 is kind of inspired by my brothers because they think these shoes are absolutely the best, and that is Nike Air Jordans. I personally don't know a whole ton about them, but I do know they are a very trendy thing for guys to wear. Number 4, and feel free to come at me for this one, but that is Crocs. I think we have gotten my dad like probably 3 or 4 different pairs of Crocs for Christmas, and he wears his Crocs all the time. Number 5 is Birkenstocks. Now again, this kind of depends on your guy. You're gonna have to read the vibes, but Birkenstocks are actually very comfortable. I swear everybody that owns a pair of Birkenstocks never comes back. Number 6, I actually got for my brothers, I think it was last year, and that was initialed wallets. I don't even remember how I came up with this idea, but I got them really nice leather wallets with their initials in it, and they absolutely loved them. Number 7 is a belt. This is kind of like just a random one, but I feel like guys always need belts. Number 8 is watches. Now this can really vary on the price, so it's really up to you. Number 9 is baseball caps. If your guy likes to wear a lot of hats, go to your nearest Tractor Supply, your nearest gift shop. Maybe you're traveling and you want to get him a cool hat from wherever you're going, but you really can't go wrong getting another baseball cap that they can add to their collection. Number 10 is beanies. I feel like this is the perfect winter fall gift because it'll keep their ears warm, it's practical, but it's also kind of fashionable. Number 11 is Skims PJs, but for guys, because again, everybody loves comfort, everybody loves PJs, everybody loves sleeping. 12 is Nike Dry Fit socks. You really can't go wrong getting them new, fresh, clean, white socks. And bam, just like that, our first category is done. Moving on to category 2, which is fitness. Now, I loaded this one up because obviously that's kind of what my channel is all about. The first category within our fitness category is That Girl activewear, and my first number 1 top brand that I would recommend getting your girl is Gymshark. They have some of the best running and gym activewear that I have ever worn. Number 2 is Aloe yoga sets, kind of similar to the Gymshark sets, but instead it's Aloe yoga. Number 3 is definitely not a popular brand, but it is definitely one that is my tried and true, and that is Yogalicious leggings as well as biker shorts. They're very buttery soft. If you're looking for something a little bit slightly more affordable, I would highly recommend checking out Cham's activewear. They have a lot of fun, cute sets, and honestly for the price, the quality is very, very reasonable. All right, moving on to That Guy activewear, and number 1 is Gymshark. Again, wow, shocker, I know. FYI, this is not sponsored by Gymshark. I just really love them. Number 2 might be a little bit of a shocker, but Aloe Yoga also has some very nice guy stuff. Number 3 is Under Armour. Honestly, it is just a brand that has been around for literally forever, and there's a reason for that. Number 4, I actually stumbled across doing some research, and that is Janji. It is a very, very popular running clothing brand. They have some really nice stuff, it looks like, so try to check them out, see what you think. Okay, now we are actually going to jump into everybody. This is fitness Christmas gift ideas for guys, girls, you name it. And I've broken it down into what activity they are doing. So the first category is obviously running.
First up on the list is Arafit's compression socks. I'd be lying to you guys if I said that running wasn't ever painful. It is very high impact, and as a result, it can cause a lot of inflammation and swelling, especially in the shin area and the knees. Compression socks help combat that swelling and that inflammation. Therefore, you're able to run longer and further pain-free. Not only are these socks great for their compression technologies, but they're also great because they are sweat wicking, and if you are a runner, you know that is the magic word. Sweat wicking equals no blisters. Now, my rule is that if I wouldn't use it, then I wouldn't recommend it to you guys, and that is why I've personally put these to the test on multiple different occasions, and after doing so, I can 100% say that any runner would be happy to receive these as a Christmas gift. Huge thank you to Arafits for sponsoring today's video. I'm so excited to continue using these socks throughout my marathon training block.
Number 2 is Features sock. They have a lot of great ankle options, so if your shopping for doesn't love having super long socks, then I definitely recommend checking out Features. If your person is training for any marathon or they just like to do really, really long distance runs, then you really cannot go wrong getting them Honey Stinger gels or any gels in general. I personally like Honey Stinger because they don't have a bunch of junk in them. Perhaps your runner is not exactly a fan of gels, then I would definitely recommend checking out the Honey Stinger waffles. These are literally like eating dessert. Number 5 is a running belt. Obviously, one of the biggest struggles as a runner is where do I put my phone? Where do I put my water? I don't want to be holding all that stuff. Number 6 is definitely a safety thing, and that is a reflective vest. Number 7 is also kind of in that safety line, and that is a rechargeable headlamp. They're training for an ultra marathon or a marathon or whatever it may be, then this headlamp will definitely be used more than once. Number 8 is running sunglasses. My personal favorite favorite brand is Gooder. Number 9 is definitely on my Christmas list, and that is running shoes. My favorite brands are Brooks, Saucony, and I do really love my Mizunos too. All right, time for my bikers now. Number 1 is bike lights. You can put them on the handlebars of your bike, and this will be huge, especially if you're cutting a little close in the dark. If your person likes decorating and they also like their bike, then I would recommend getting some LED strip lights that they can put on the rim of the tires. That way when it's dark and they're wheeling, all you see is the pretty rainbow colors of the LED lights. Number 3 is a bell, especially if you live in a busy area. People never pay attention to where they're going. So having a bell that you can ding and be like, hello, get out of my way, super duper helpful. Number 4 is a bike lock. That way, if your person goes shopping, nobody steals their bike because bikes are not cheap. Number 5 is anti-chafe cream. This is one of those things that is constantly needing to be replenished, especially as a biker, so just load them up. Biking is fun and all, but it is also very dangerous. I've known quite a few people that have fallen off of bikes and gotten very, very injured. So a helmet, you really can't go wrong getting your person a helmet. Even if they already have another one, then get them a backup. Number 7 is gloves, especially with winter rolling around. Some really nice biking gloves would be a huge, huge saver. Number 8 is polarized sunglasses, especially with like the reflections of the road when you're riding. It just really, really strains your eyes. Number 9, last but not least, is compression pants. Number 1 is wrist weights, and similar to the wrist weights, number 2 is ankle weights. I think ankle weights are great for leg day. And number 3, if you didn't kill your person enough already, would be a weighted vest. They can lift in this, they can run in this, they can bike in this. Adding extra weight, more torture. Number 4 is for your like really, really serious lifters, and that is a lifting belt. If your lifter ever mentions, oh, I have terrible calluses or I have terrible blisters, then I would recommend getting them some lifting gloves. Number 6 isn't really a lifting specific thing, but that is resistance bands. Number 7 is a gym bag. I don't know, I feel like you just always have to carry so much to the gym. Number 8, not calling anybody out on having stinky gym bags. Getting some gym bag fragrance, so incredibly helpful. They smell amazing and they will keep your stuff smelling nice and fresh. Number 9 is definitely the most expensive off the lifting list, and that is adjustable dumbbells. These basically replace the need to buy a whole entire set of dumbbells. And for all sports, this does not matter if you are a runner, a lifter, you play soccer, you play basketball. If you're sweating, then electrolytes are an absolute necessity. So yeah, give the gift of hydration. The last subcategory of the fitness category is recovery. Recovery is 50% of the training, so that is why we have a whole category dedicated. There's so many gadgets, so many tools, so many things out there. Number 1 is a foam roller. I use this literally every single day. You can roll out all of those tight muscles. If you get somebody a foam roller, they are not going to complain. Number 2 is for my people that spend a lot of time on their feet. That is a foot massage roller. Number 3, I personally try not to use, but I do know quite a few people that use it, and that is BioFreeze. Number 4 is actually on my wish list, but that is a scraper. I've heard that that is the tool to have if you are a runner. Number 5, I actually use it every single night. On top of my foam roller, I use my massage gun. Number 6 is an acupressure mat, especially for my people that have a lot of back pain out there. I feel like this one would be a great thing to get. Number 7 is a neck massager. I actually just saw this the other day on TikTok and I was like, damn, I think I need one of those. 8 is recovery boots. This one is definitely on my future wish list. I have a bunch of running friends that absolutely love these things. Number 9, we actually got my grandpa last year. He has a lot of neck problems, and that is a muscle stimulator, and basically what it is like this thing that affects your nerves. I don't even know how to like describe this, but you put these little things on certain nerve points, and I know that it actually helped heal I think it was my cousin's back. He threw his back out and he just laid with that sucker on his back for like an hour and woke up and he was fine. Number 10 is for all my heat lovers out there, and that is a sauna blanket. Round of applause, everybody. We made it through the fitness category, and now we are moving on to the self-care category. First up, this is going to be for all of my girls out there. If you're shopping for a that girl, then this is what I'd be getting them. Number 1 is face masks. I think you can really elevate this, get them a super duper nice face mask. Number 2 is eye masks. Your eyes are just as important as your face. Okay, we've taken care of the face, we've taken care of the eyes, and now it's time to take care of the hair. For all my hair care queens out there, get them some hair masks. I know you thought we were probably done with the masks, but I have not. This is the last one, I swear on my life, and that is is feet masks. Number 5 is massage oil. I think this is so soothing. Your skin is your biggest organ, so why would you not take care of it? Number 6 is for all of my wellness people out there, and that is essential oils. Why would you get them essential oils if you didn't get them a diffuser? Number 8 is bath bombs. This is for all my bath people out there. Number 9 is body butter. If your girl struggles with dry skin and it's winter, body butter is going to be so incredibly soothing. Number 10 is candles. It just kind of takes the self-care night up just 10 notches. Number 11 is a candle warmer, and basically this does the same thing as like if you were to light a candle, but it's a lot safer. Number 12 is fuzzy socks. After you've done your foot mask, you can just pop those bad boys on and oh, it feels so good. It's like having clean sheets on your bed, except they're on your feet. And number 13 is a fuzzy blanket. The perfect way to end a self-care night, in case you didn't know, is watching a movie and curling up on the couch. Okay, now it's time to move on to that guy self-care. We're gonna jump into all of the self-care things that I would be getting that guy. I would like to point out a disclaimer. No, this is not pointing fingers at anybody or saying that guys are smelly or any of that, but when I wrote this down, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like so much scent stuff on here. I just think that self-care as a guy, a big thing with that is smelling good. That makes them confident. I swear on my life, it is not because I think guys are smelly. Number 1 is soap bars. I actually even like soap bars, so I don't think you can go wrong with this. Number 2 is body scrub. I feel like especially for those hands that are all calloused and that skin that is all dry. Guys' eyes are just as important as girls' eyes, obviously, so why not get them some nice eye cream that they can put on before they go to bed and wake up with nice plump fresh eyelids that are not all dry and red and itchy. Number 4 is foot masks. If your guy is on his feet a lot, then I feel like this is kind of a must. Okay, this one's pretty generic, but that is facial products. I feel like guys aren't really normally as willing to splurge on facial and hair products quite the way girls are. Why not help them out and get them some facial products that they can try? Number 6 is deodorant, and no, I don't mean like the cheap yucky stuff, I mean like the good stuff. Number 7 is shower steamers. These are so relaxing. My favorite is like eucalyptus or peppermint. Number 8 is a manicure set. I think this is great because then when they travel, they can just take it with them. It's super small and compact and has all the necessities in there. Number 9 is shaving cream. I feel like that is one of those things that's constantly needing to be replaced. So just get your guy a bunch of shaving cream and they'll be all set for the year. And why would you get shaving cream if you didn't get them a shaver? So I don't know. Look at some different brands. There is a ton of options out there nowadays. So find the best one you can, wrap that sucker up. Number 12 is a thermal massage gun. Now this is pretty similar to like the recovery category that I did, but the difference is this one heats up. Congratulations, we made it through category 3, and now we are going to move on to category 4, which is technology. This is not going to be a that girl, that guy side because technology is for everybody. Instead, it is going to be gadgets and accessories. Number 1 is Shox headphones. I am not joking you. These are the best headphones out there. Number 2 is a Garmin watch. I chose to go with the Forerunner 265. There's a lot of options out there and you don't have to necessarily get the most expensive one out there. Number 3 is kind of similar to a Garmin watch. If your person is like an Apple specific person, I would definitely recommend getting them an Apple Watch instead. It's basically like wearing a smartphone on your wrist. Number 4 kind of freaks me out a little bit, but at the same time, I find myself fascinated, and that is the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. If you have somebody that is like super nerdy about that stuff, then this is the best gift you could ever give them because they are going to feel like they are ahead of the game. Number 5, I don't have one of these, but I have heard they are great for your people that really take sleep seriously, and that is an Aura Ring. And for those that like to listen to music, Bluetooth speaker. There's so many options out there ranging from $20 ones to $500, $600, $700, $800 ones. Number 7 is an alarm clock. There's a very specific one I have in mind when I think of this. Lacrosse Technologies one, I believe is what it's called. I love this one because it basically allows you to wake up how you want. Number 8 is a Polaroid if you have somebody that really likes to capture memories. Number 9 is a camera in general. This one can get really, really pricey, I'm not gonna lie. If the person you're shopping for is really, really looking to get into photography and stuff, this can be a huge, huge cost savings for them. Number 10 is for my organization Kings and Queens, and that is a label maker. Number 11 is a mug warmer. If you have somebody that really likes to drink hot beverages throughout the day and they're sitting at their desk, then this little mug warmer helps keep their drink warm so that way they don't have to worry about chugging it. Number 12 is for all my studiers, all my work from home people, and that is a desktop vacuum cleaner. This really helps keep things clean and crumb free. Number 13 is a mini projector. If you have somebody that is really, really into watching movies and hosting parties, then a mini projector is such a fun thing to get. This is also kind of for my partiers, my extroverts, my people who love to have a good time, and that is a karaoke machine. I feel like you really can't go wrong, and if you're really looking to like loosen up a crowd, a karaoke machine is a great way to do that. And it's time to move on to the accessories. Number 1, we all need them, or at least we should have them, and that is a phone case. Number 2 is a necessity, and that is a phone charger. Number 3, I wouldn't necessarily like say this is a standalone gift, but is get the phone charger protectors. You know when those phone chargers like rip and fray and then you like see the wires? This helps keep them together. Number 4 is all of us pretty much use our phones now as GPSs. I would recommend getting a car mount for your person so that way they can still drive safely and just glance up at their phone instead of having to grab their phone, look at their phone while they're driving. Number 5, now this may seem kind of like influencer specific, but I can assure you that there's many instances where I've used this sucker and it was not for influencing purposes, and that is a mini tripod. Number 6 is SSDs and storage. I think that is something that we all struggle with. I feel like everybody could use more storage. Number 7 is a very, very specific one, and that is a camera bag. This Peak Design backpack that I just got is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. This is a great option. 8 is a phone holder stand. Now this is basically the same thing as a tripod, but a little less mobile. Number 9 is great for all my outdoorsy people out there that love to camp, or maybe they live in Florida, somewhere that's really, really sunny, and that is a solar portable charger. Number 10 is just a regular portable charger. I actually own one of these as well. I have a solar charger as well as a portable charger, and I use both all the time. Number 11, I saw this and I was like, that is literally genius. I would not get this as just a sole gift because that may come across as a little rude, but that is an AirPods cleaner kit. Very practical. Number 12 is keyboard gel. Now basically this is like something to clean the keyboard off. It's kind of like slime. I don't know if you remember the slime eras. It gets all the dust particles off the computer and keeps things nice and tidy. Number 13 is a cable organizer. If you have somebody that has a lot of chargers and monitors and computers, and cable organizer where they can just shove it all in a box and it's out of the way. Number 14 is an outlet extender. This is a very, very, very practical one. Number 15, I actually told my mom, if you get me nothing else on the face of the planet, get me this one thing, and that is a planner. Number 16 is gel pens. If you have a creative person that spends a lot of time writing on pen and paper, then get them some gel pens. Number 17 is Sharpies. Actually ended up buying myself a pack because I just use Sharpies more than I thought I did. Last but not least, this is kind of more specific for my artsy fartsy people, and that is calligraphy pens. If you have somebody that really likes to elevate their notes and their letters and their cards, then calligraphy pens is a great Christmas gift idea. Congrats guys, we have made it to level 5, category number 5, and that is travel. Number 1 is an Awala water bottle. These are kind of like the new Stanleys or the new Hydro Flasks. Number 2 is shoe bags. Give the gift of shoe bags so that way your germaphobe person can separate their shoes from their clothes. Number 3, if you have a friend that is planning a European vacation, this might be a great one to have. Or maybe they're planning on going to Florida in like May, June timeframe. Get them a mini umbrella because they will need it. Number 4 is packing cubes. This is a huge one because they can keep all of their different shirts and outfits organized the way they want to, and everything stays nice and neat in their suitcase. Number 5 is for my business travelers, and that is wrinkle releaser. Number 6 is travel bottle containers. There's this super, super fun brand that I saw on Amazon. Absolutely genius. You just squeeze it and it comes out. Number 7 is a toiletry hanging bag. Super duper practical, super exciting. You can make it super fun too. There is so many cute designs out there and it doesn't have to be ugly. Number 8 is for my very adventurous people that travel out of country, and that is a passport cover. Number 9 is pretty basic, but get a carry-on. carry-on. If you know somebody that their carry-on's looking a little yuck, a little icky, just get them a new carry-on. And number 10 is a suitcase, of course, because again, one of those super practical things that if they have one that's a little old or maybe the wheel fell off like my mom's did when we were in Texas, then this is a great Christmas gift to give. And that was a wrap, guys. Congratulations for making it all the way to the end. Thank you all so very much for coming along with me today. I cannot wait to roll out more holiday content for you. There's so many fun ideas that I have coming up, and it's just gonna be the best Christmas season yet. So buckle up because it's about to get really super Christmassy in here. Make sure to give this video a like if you saw something on this list that you would love to receive as a Christmas gift. And don't forget to subscribe for more food, fitness, and fun content. I love you all, and I will see you next week. Bye!